What do you mean Jeremiah has been dumped? Somebody please let me know what's going on. This is the most shocking Love Island dumping I've ever seen in my entire life. Huda is still there, talking about it's time for me to rewrite my history. But you couldn't rewrite your history at home. You have to come and do it here. You are the one that's single. You are the one that's 1 minute feeling Pepe, 1 minute feeling Nick. You are the one that's currently single who had tried to jump on a journey for 2-3 weeks and unfortunately it did not work well. Jeremiah had something going with the brand new bombshell girl that was coming in. They had a great relationship from what I saw, but Jeremiah was dumped. Hannah was dumped. The same Hannah who is clearly there with Pepe. But Austin is still there. What the hell? Somebody needs to let me know what the hell's going on. What the hell is happening with today's dumping? This has shaken me to my TV reality core. This is something that I did not expect. Why has Jeremiah left the villa? Why has this man been dumped? I am shocked and bamboozled as to why the men decided not to dump Austin but dump Jeremiah. Austin, the one that couldn't decide between two of the girls, but Jeremiah, who went through something and then unfortunately for him found somebody else, was confident with Iris, and then of course was feeling the new girl. He is the one who has multiple connections, but yet this is the man that's been dumped. It doesn't make sense. I'm not even a fan of Jeremiah, but this was the man who had options. This was the man who was given main character, who was been with multiple people, yet this was the man that's been dumped. And I'm telling you, it's something to do with Ace. Ace wanted that man out of here by tonight 9 p.m. and that's exactly what has taken place. That's exactly what has taken place. He wanted that man at LAX airport. He wanted that man at LaGuardia. He wanted that man out of here. Do you understand? Him and the way, this is why I don't like yes men. The way that a lot of these men look up to Ace reminds me of season 10 UK with the way some of the men lick Tyreek and do whatever the hell Tyreek says. It's giving me the same energy here. And I feel like it was manipulative and they wanted Jeremiah out. The game is the game, charge it, and they've definitely charged it. But this is not what I expected. I genuinely thought that Jeremiah was going to be in that finale. Why would you have taken him out? I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. Jeremiah, the one who is heading into a solid connection with somebody. Hannah, who is heading into a solid connection with somebody. They both have been ripped out of the villa. It doesn't make sense. Would it not have been important to see what those two would have done in Casa Amor beginning tomorrow, to see when their relationships be tested? Is that not what Casa Amor is about? To test the current relationships that are active. Why would you rip two of those people away? Why? What's Austin gonna do? Run free, bring somebody back? Ain't nothing gonna, be seen about that. Huda's single, she can pick whoever the hell she wants to pick. Like, this is where we test the relationships, but you want to dump the people who are in relationships and split them apart. I just don't understand. Listen, they're going to give Huda a chance to rewrite her story, evidently because her confessional talking about it was shown, and I don't know what this woman needs to rewrite. Can somebody make it make sense? What do you need to rewrite? You dealt with it wrong with Jeremiah. Granted, he was no angel, but your communication was unhealthy. In what way now are you going to find the next man and your communication is going to be healthy? I don't understand. It's not making sense. It's really not making sense. I'm not mad at her wanting Nick. I'm not mad at her wanting Pepe. What the hell do you want this woman to do? Of course, she's single. She's not there with Jeremiah. She needs somebody to stay in the competition. So I'm not mad at her lurking over the other men and wanting to be with them and etc. But to be honest with you, if we're talking about a discussion and a dumping, she should have gone. She tried and failed. It is what it is. Amaya, let's talk about Amaya for a minute, because the way this woman wasn't even safe. How was Huda safe but not Amaya? The one who's actively trying to look for things, whether it's Ace, whether it's with Orson and etc. I honestly don't understand. Granted, she wasn't in a strong position to be in, so I can see why she wouldn't be safe, to be honest with you. But I would be devastated if Amaya went, because I feel like Amaya is somebody who deserves someone, because she's been trying so hard from a very genuine position, and she's been clear with her communication. She's been somewhat healthy with her communication, and she definitely does. Nick and Sierra. Nick talking about how he's not really feeling it with Sierra. He wants to find the new bombshell, etc. All because apparently they were intimate. Well, that wasn't the reason, but after being intimate, suddenly his mind is basically changed. Sleaze ball. This man is there for a holiday. He's not there for any genuine connections. He can't make his mind up. A lot of the men can't make their mind up, which is fine. It's a competition. But then when you're dragging somebody along at the same time, it's unfair on that person, and it's unfair on their experience. I don't understand why this dumb dumping went this way. I'm trying to get past the dumping phase now in this review, but I can't do that. Can somebody explain to me what the hell just happened? Why has Jeremiah been dumped? I need you lot to comment below and let me know what the hell's going on. Who planned this? Why would he go? I don't get it. Why hasn't Austin gone? The man clearly doesn't know what he wants. The man has left one girl, then going for the next, but then it's not into the next. Like, who is Austin into? Why does he still deserve to get a chance, but not the people who are actually trying to seek and have found somebody and are trying to grow something with that? We were on that journey. I wanted to see what Jeremiah was going to do with that new bombshell, and I also wanted to see with Andrina, I wanted to see how their relationship would have been tested when they go to Casa Amor, and whether one of them was going to come back with somebody else. That's what I really wanted to see. That's what the carnage brings, the drama brings. By people ripping out those who are in relationships prior to Casa Amor, you are directly relinquishing and taking away from the potential drama and scenes that we could be getting. Juicy, great TV. I don't think that people who are in relationships should be stripped prior to Casa Amor. I think it's very unfair, and I think that this dumping on them is very unfair. Hannah had Pepe, things were going well to an extent, and etc. And so with Jeremiah, I just don't get it. I knew Huda would be safe. I just knew it because I feel like she's producer's favorite. She's been there for a while and etc. And she's been, she's giving great TV. I'm not going to argue against that. She's giving great TV for sure, 110%. But her journey has ended, in my opinion. I don't know what this woman else can do. I don't know how her communication can suddenly become healthy with somebody else in the next couple of weeks. Probably producer interference telling her to do so, but I don't know. I don't agree with this dumping. I genuinely don't think that this dumping was the right thing for her, the right thing for this season. I really don't. And sometimes when you dump the wrong people, it can really change the direction of a season to go downhill, and I really hope it doesn't go down this way. I really hope it doesn't go down that way. Why is Amaya not even in a safe position, but other people are, who are currently single and not even trying to, and have gone through things and have shown? I don't understand. Clearly Huda must be very popular amongst the people. I feel like she's already got over 500,000 followers on Instagram, probably the most followed in terms of gain. Of Ace is there as well, but he already had a lot before. But I just don't get it. I just feel like some people, there are agendas in this villa, boy. People want people out. This is why they don't call it Friend Island, because you can make all the friends that you want, but certain people have agendas. They want you out, and that's exactly what this is given. I am genuinely speechless. Even though I've been speaking for these 7-8 videos, I'm speechless. The men are trash. The men are snaky. Don't get why Huda is there. She's had her time. Don't know who she's going to bring from Casa Amor that is going to change her ways. I just don't really see it. I just feel like all of this in her confessions that she was talking about, in terms of, I crashed out, America saw all of this. Producers told her about how she's getting bad reception, change your ways, be a bit more empathetic and understanding to your own actions, and be more sorrowful. I feel like somebody has told her this is how you need to act in order for you to change XYZ. This is what it's giving to me, because you talking about rewriting your history. What history, bro? You've been in that villa for 2 weeks talking about history as if you've been in there for centuries. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I'm livid. I'm fuming. I'm frustrated. I felt like the wrong people have been dumped. This dumping was not meant to happen, and it's going to massively impact Casa Amor, either in the negative, positive way. I can't talk for certain because we don't know what's going to happen. Like, what else do I talk about in this episode review? Because that dumping at the end took me to a whole different dimension that I just did not need. Guys, what is going on? What do you mean Huda is still here? What do you mean Hannah is gone? Hannah and Jeremiah, the people who are in relationships, those are the people that the islanders decided to dump. Does this make any sense to you? Because it's not making sense to me, and I'm about to go flipping mad. What do you mean? Why would you sit there and rip people apart who are in current relationships right before Casa Amor? If it's early on in the weeks, that's different. The day before Casa Amor, this is what you want to do, and the production think that this is going to be great. I don't understand. They must be planning something big, because I don't understand. Austin, you need to go home. Count your days. Austin doesn't even know what he wants. My man will come back from Casa Amor single because he probably wouldn't want anybody there anyway. He's just confused throughout his entire time. Nick is there for a holiday. He's probably going to come out with 3 of the girls because he doesn't know what he wants. And Ace is going to free run and do whatever the hell he wants as well. I don't know. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This is crazy. This is really crazy, guys. Let me know your thoughts, guys, when it comes to this review. I didn't even do an intro. I just didn't have time. But anyway, subscribe, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. I was just too shocked to give an intro, guys. Do let me know your thoughts are on this dumping. This is an absolute madness. Anyway, subscribe and I'll catch you guys soon.